Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be kind of a vlog-ish style video, kind of. It's not really gonna be like a vlog showing you everything happening in my day. But a few of you guys have been asking me over the last like couple of weeks, I keep getting these videos, where's my coffee cup? Not that. That's not what y'all are leaving in comments. Found my coffee cup. But a lot of you guys have been asking how I keep all of my project pans organized and straight and how do I have so many. So I figured today I'd do like a vlog style of showing you guys how I keep all of my videos in order and how I keep all of my project pan stuff kind of, you know, in order in my head. So that's what we're doing. I just finished filming Wednesday's video, which you guys will have already seen, so I'll put it in a card for you. I just went over like new makeup releases and honestly not that impressed, but I'm gonna get more coffee now so I can sit down and edit that, and then I will show you guys how I keep everything organized. So if you're interested, definitely keep watching. Alright, so I have my coffee, I have my video all put into my editing software. I'm going to edit this. There's 21 minutes of footage, so I'm gonna edit this real quick, and then I'll get into all the other stuff, but gotta get this done because it does need to go up today. It's 11:11 in the morning, so it shouldn't take me too long. This is pretty cut and dry. I just need to get all of the photos to like clip into the actual sequence, but other than that, pretty easy video to edit. It should only take me about an hour and a half, and then exporting it and all of that. Making the thumbnail probably takes me 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and that's what I do. And then I upload it and do my description. My description usually takes me about 30 minutes as well. So all in all, Wednesday's video took me all together with filming, editing, all of the stuff I do with it, takes me about 4 to 6 hours in total. So let me get into actually doing this now. And yeah, pretty simple. See you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I finished my video, uploaded it, got the description done. I got everything done around like 12:50, 1 o'clock, around there, so it didn't take me too long. I just got back in with Wallace from a walk, so if you can hear him panting in the background, it's because we just went outside. It felt good, and then it got real hot, so we're both kind of sweaty. Anyways, now I'm going to show you guys how I keep all of my project pans in track. And it's honestly really simple. I look at it as if I could take multiple classes in high school and in college and keep track of those. It's a pretty simple system. So you guys have seen this notebook before. This is the notebook that holds all of my YouTube stuff. So this is a YouTube specific notebook, and it has little tabs. I made sure to get a notebook that had tabs and separators in it. You can get any notebook, it doesn't have to be this notebook, there's nothing special about it, just a notebook with tabs and separations that you can label. So if you open up this notebook, you'll see on the first label, it says Project Pan, and that's where I hold all of my Project Pan stuff. So here is the first tab, and as you can see, there's all of these folded bits of paper. In it, all of these folded bits of paper are old updates from my Project Pan. So let's flip it. So here we go. Here we have August for the Graveyard Project Pan, and on the back. And then on the back, I have the finale. So this is where I keep everything. I have everything labeled for what Project Pan it is, for what update this is. I used to have the dates written down too on what day the videos are supposed to go up, but I've memorized that now, so I am not doing that anymore, but you can. You can put the day on which you need to upload under what update it is. And then as you can see, I have all of my tallies, and then I have measurements. And I keep all of my past updates, so when I do my finales, I can pull all of the numbers for my tallies to tell you guys how long it took to use something up. So that's my graveyard one. I have old Harry Potter Project Pan updates. This is from my year-long. And like I said, everything at the top is just labeled which Project Pan it is with all of the items. I also have my eyeshadow roulette written down. This was from a couple months ago. And then on the back, I have the last two. So this is the update that I'm working on currently. More folded sheets from past updates. And then here you can see 30 by 30, my year-long Project Pan here. It has how many products I've finished, how many I've used up for the next update, and then what update this is. So everything's just labeled. I have everything down here. I cross out items once I finish them, and then I usually put in new items that I'm rolling in on the back if I've rolled any in. And I just do it that way. Partners in Cream for September, all of this. The Harry Potter project for September as well, everything labeled. And then I've already gotten October ready, so depending on how this goes, we'll move it down. And then the next tab, it's rubbed off, but this is for my Reverse Rouge. Reverse Rouge has its own section just because it's a lot more to write. So as you can see, here are all of the past updates just folded over. And this is the one also for September. So has all of my totals here, everything written down. I haven't wrote down anything that I finished. Third is my Spooky Stories scripts, which I ended up typing it rather than writing it, but it was a good place to put ideas. Nothing in the last one, but that is how I keep updated, and I'll show you guys what I do. I'm obviously already ready. So then once I'm done getting ready, I just go through and I mark everything that I used for the day. So this is for August. This is for the finale. On this one, so this is my Graveyard Project Pan finale. I'm just gonna go through and see if I used any of these items, which I used the lip liner and the body spray. Then I just flip through and go through all of mine. So this is the 30 by 30 for September. I ended up using the bronzer today. I ended up using the hand lotion today. And that's it from that. Partners in Cream, same thing. I used the Healthy Foundation. I used my cream blush, and that is it here. And then the Harry Potter Project Pan, I ended up using the green. I ended up using the Poreless Putty. I used my highlighter, my Becca highlighter, and I used the Wet n Wild blush as well. And that's all I do, guys. I just write them down, keep track of them in here. And then as far as like my upload schedule, I have everything in my bullet journal. So it's like an agenda. You just write down like your given months. So like here's the one for May. I wrote down the entire month, and then I write down when and what videos are gonna go up on what days. That's how I keep up. So you can see on here, Project Pan update, Harry Potter project update, Pan Those Shadows update, my Partners in Cream updates, all of that. So that's how I keep track of all of my stuff. I just write it down, and then I usually have, this is when I was planning my Harry Potter one. I do video ideas on here and dates as well. I have, well, this was from last week, which that went awry, but like but it does show my upload thought process of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that's how it goes. And then I put what I'm gonna film, what I need to do for that day for YouTube, all of that. And that's generally how I keep everything pretty organized. So then if we look at my actual computer screen, I also keep all of my pictures and weights organized that way. So if you look over on my main page, essentially, you can see I have my 2020 empties, which is for my year-long Ultimate Reverse Rouge. It has all of my empties and the pictures in it. I also will be doing, I had to do this because I moved, obviously. This wasn't here before the move, but I had to take pictures of everything because I wasn't moving with trash. That's where I keep all of those items. Under that, I have my eyeshadow roulette, which keeps everything in order. I also have my Pan Those eyeshadows in this just because it makes sense to me. So that's where all of those are. Under that, I have my Harry Potter Project Pan, has all of my pictures and the weights. Now, I do wish I was a little bit more organized. As you can see here, I have like July of 2020 written down in a folder. I haven't been very good about keeping that up. So it's like organized, but also unorganized at the same time because I just haven't been good about, when I'm done doing all of this, making sure I put them all in appropriate folders. Luckily, I can pretty much figure out which pictures are for what time, but yeah, it's not as organized as I want it to be. So that's something that next year I'm gonna try and be a lot better about. Under that is my main year-long Project Pan, just labeled Project Pan. Same thing, you can see I had every intention of having it all organized with January, first scale updates, second scale updates. It obviously has not gone to plan because there's pictures just not in folders. Again, it's something I go through when I'm filming my updates, and it's annoying because it takes longer for me to figure out which pictures need to go where because I was unorganized, but like at the same time, I guess it's okay because I have all of mine, but this is how I keep track of my pictures and all that. They just go into their own individual folders. And then at the very bottom, I have one labeled YouTube videos. This is all of my music clips, sound clips, backgrounds, all of that is in there. And that is how I stay organized on my computer. And I know that's probably not completely feasible for everyone, but that's just the process of what I do that works for me. I have it all written down. I check it every day that I sit here and do work. And I mean, this is where I sit and get ready as well. So it's just all right here, really accessible, just organized in a way that works for me. It may not work for everybody. You also don't have to do a bullet journal. Obviously, I just like a bullet journal because it gives me a little bit more flexibility on how I want to make each spread for the week or the day. So just do what works for you. There's tons of planners on the market too that would help. So if you're trying to make a YouTube schedule or just a schedule in general, that's a good way to do it. If you're not doing YouTube and you're just doing Project Pan, just have a small notebook that you write everything down in so you can keep track. You don't have to tally like I do. That was the main purpose for me for doing the notebook, was to keep my tallies in order. But as I did more Project Pans, I could write down all of my projects, what month it was for, what day it was for, and it worked out. It's just how I do things. So I hope this is helpful to you guys, kind of give you a little bit background on how I keep organized and how I plan things out. Typically on Sundays, I'll sit down and probably brainstorm for the week or plan out for the week. And then a lot of my Project Pans go up on certain days, so I always plan around that as well. And yeah, that's just... I hope this was helpful. I feel like it's so simple because I've been doing it for so long now. This is how it's been organized for over a year, I think. So for me, I'm like, this is really simple. This makes sense. But I hope it was still interesting to all of you guys who are curious about how I keep everything in order and organized. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not really sure what else you guys want to know about, but if you have any questions about how I look at my analytics, let me know and I'll do another like short vlog style video like this so we can talk about it. Just leave any questions or comments down in the comments, obviously, on if you have any other questions. And thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, there is always magic to be found, and I hope that means I see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!